Hello there, welcome to my video, and today we're going to do an Anti-Corpus video. So here's a build I am currently using to get rid of Corpus, and using Niza because he is a fantastic tank as well as a bit of a damage dealer. So using Roar just for extra damage, but with this build I don't necessarily need it. And Chakram, in case things get even worse, I could just throw this at people and deal more damage. But so here's my build, mostly ability, strength, and duration. And adaptation is amazing because he takes even less damage with warding halo and adaptation. So he pretty much has 99% damage reduction at this point. So, and then multi-augmented, which is optional. It's not super necessary, but it's nice to have. Which you get this from Zaramon, if I'm not mistaken. And then Molt Reconstruct, same thing, from the Zaramon. And I found this quite handy. It saved me quite a few times. So basically, whenever you use an ability of any kind, Roar, Warding Halo, Chakram, it gives me some health back, and since I'm very hard to kill, that's very good. So I have used this on Steel Path quite a bit, and it's been quite helpful. And then Corrosive Projection, just to get rid of some armor. You can you don't have to use Corrosive Projection, but. And then we have the Phantasma, and I'm not gonna lie, this build's a little expensive, so here I'm using this for Corpus. Here's my other build for everything else, so this kind of got me through pretty much almost every mission. So whenever I'm playing Steel Path Incursions, I can rely on this beautiful thing to help me get through. But today it's all about Corpus, so we're using Impact to get rid of their shields, Toxin to go right through their shield and basically poison them, Radiation because you can't get rid of this, so, and Magnetic because it does even more damage to their shield. So this thing completely tears through their defenses. And then Primary Merciless for just more damage. Just yeah. One of the issues this weapon has is the ammo. So with this build, the DPS is just perfect, but it uses up ammo. So to solve this, I am using Shell Compression, and I am using Carrier. So I'm using Carrier or Carrier Prime, whichever one suits you, whichever one you like. If you don't have Carrier Prime, the regular Carrier is perfectly fine. We'll just use regular Carrier just for nostalgia, and in case you don't have a Carrier Prime, because he's kind of difficult to get, just totally fine. So we are using Ammo Case. For extra ammo, and he has built-in ammo mutation, so, and he's basically a floating rock. So if you compare Carrier to Carrier Prime, he has quite a bit higher stats, but Carrier is pretty difficult to get, so regular Carrier is totally fine. Don't need a weapon unless you want to. I found the Sweeper and Sweeper Prime to be quite good, but we're just going to leave that off for now, just to show you don't necessarily need a gun. Your Sentinel can be a perfectly good support companion. So next we have my kit gun, which my Catch Moon. So here are the parts right here: Catch Moon, Splat, and Haymaker for lots of damage and crit chance. So, and with this build, I was able to get 100% crit chance every single time. and then using corrosive because I believe the acolytes are weak to corrosive, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm able to kill acolytes fairly well. It's not super OP or anything, because this weapon was built quite a bit before Steel Path, so it wasn't meant for Steel Path. And yeah, I was able to get through pretty well most of the time. You know, 9 times out of 10, I'm able to kill it faster than it can kill me. So, but again, this is a very expensive build. So, but this is like one of the best. If you're a newer player, I would highly recommend going to Fortuna on Venus and crafting a catchment. It is fantastic. It'll get you through lots of content. So. That's why people used to swear by this thing all the time, as well as Phantasma. Phantasma is just amazing in this game. However, it's not going to help you too much against Acolytes, so just keep that in mind. And the dual cleavers, because they're just there. I don't know what else to really use. I don't really use melee too much, to be quite honest. You know, just for nostalgia, we'll just use the Scanna. Why not? And yeah, I didn't really put many resources in there, so don't worry. Yeah, let's do a quick Pluto mission, shall we? Okay, we're gonna go to Pluto. Just do a quick Narcissus here. Just a regular exterminate. Alright, here we are. So,
your weapons make music, and the enemy calls for a song.
There's touching. Alright. You can see it. Once you get a couple of primary resource sets, this doesn't really hurt. The first couple of kills might be a little slow, but
from
once
little
you get
things,
the damage buff
big
going,
things grow, dreamers.
So,
I believe in you all.
Saying now, but because it is. Even the mowers don't like it, so not using Zord either, although if you really want to kill them quickly, you can use Zord. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes it kind of glitches out on me, and it's really frustrating to deal with. Sometimes, like, they don't even show up over there. Like, they don't show up. Saving my attention for although the
looks like heavy activity ahead.
Fantastic, which I'm also going to show you if I run that, because the rhythm is a little bit better. Not super great against armor targets, but you could just totally just leave them alone. The Latum is also
Stay
fantastic.
focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Acolytes. I'll go ahead and show that today, and it's gotten me through a lot of content. So, kind of unfortunate I don't have my Oculus though to scan, but that's okay. I'm being upset about that.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now
Alright.
get to extraction.
Now that we broke the enemy, let me see if an acolyte shows up though. They typically show up at about 3 or 4 minutes in a mission like this, so probably she didn't show up yet. Okay, so the acolyte didn't show up because he's a huge wiener and he was too scared of us. So, that's gonna be the build for today. Hopefully it helps, and let me know your thoughts, and I'll probably create a new series of like Anti-Corpus, Anti-Grenier, and so on. So we'll see. But till then, thank you for watching, and until the next one.